Are you ready? Down, 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 down. Are you ready for a good time? Oh shit! Wrong theme, but at least we were having a good time back then. It's your 30th.
The beautiful people.
Beautiful people, beautiful show. It's your 30th of March, 30th of May, 30th of May. SmackDown 2002 top 5 moments.
A lot of good moments, a lot of good matches.
A good show. We've already reviewed this if you want to check out the channel. But yeah, good show with nothing really that was bad. I mean, everything was pretty solid on this show. Solid to good to great. So yeah, no complaints. Lots of options here for the top 5 spots. But as per usual, we can only pick 5. So we'll start off.
Enough, when it's a top 5 moments, you can only pick 5.
If you do the maths, you'll find that is correct. So we may as well start off with number 5, because that's the way we always do it, and it would be retarded to start off with number 1. So let's go with number 5. Number 5 is Tori Wilson wishing Maven good luck for his match tonight with a special appearance from Tajiri, who was creeping behind the fucking window of a door.
Absolutely brilliant. Maven here.
Whoa! My former girlfriend looking at Maven.
Maven gets a good luck kiss before his match with Christian.
And this made Tajiri's eyes squint even more, so aye.
God damn, it was funny.
It was good. Tajiri, it was like fucking poised right behind the window. He was scanning the scene. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Tajiri. Tajiri's facial expressions are great. I mean, it is what it is. Probably, I would say, the best Asian wrestler of all time. I can't think of anyone better off the top of my head.
No.
I prefer Tajiri.
Who's that guy who's in ECW? Mike Osmo had matches with him.
Masato Tanaka, Chumo, Chasso.
I didn't mind him. But Tajiri's better, like, yeah.
Yeah, but he was just basically a good guy in the ring. I think they had hardcore matches. He didn't really have much of a character, did he?
No.
For me,
his matches with Mike Awesome were pretty good.
They were. Masato Chinusa or something, Chinata. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, they had a match at One Night Stand, 2005, the rematch. But yeah, no, Tajiri for me probably the best Asian wrestler of all time. I prefer him over Nakamura. Prefer him over Yokozuna. I prefer him over Yoshai Totsu.
Yokozuna was Samoan, mate. He was played a Japanese.
Oh, same shit, isn't it?
Not really.
Woo! Anyway, Tajiri.
Coming in at number 4
5.
Before you take us off the air in every country with your autism levels through the roof. Alright, big man.
Coming in at number 4, we've got Randy Orton challenging Undertaker for the undisputed title.
I mean, like, Taker Orton, albeit Orton's not what he is here. I mean, compared to what he will be in a couple of years, but Orton Taker.
And it was a fucking mid-card match. I mean,
for the fucking belt.
Great. Taker was going to challenge Orton to a classic wrestling match. He was going to call it right down the middle. He was going to be fair until Randy Orton started getting some momentum, getting the upper hand in the match. Then Taker pulls out the tricks.
That's another thing. Like, see now, like, obviously, because, like, you could say because it's Reigns and Lesnar holding the belts, but when did you even get, like, title matches on Raw these days? You know what I mean?
Fucking never.
I guess it was so good about back in the day. It's like, yeah, you had feuds, but you also had these matches. Authority figures putting people in fucking matches.
When does Roman Reigns even compete?
I don't know. When was the last time Reigns competed on SmackDown?
Yeah, he'll compete in fucking dark shows, house matches all the time, but when they get him on the main show. Anyway, Taker wins, Taker retains the belt, but it was a solid title match, and I mean, Randy Orton, you can probably tell at this stage he's a good hand in the ring there. Moving on to number 3, with Triple H versus Test. I think Test, how do I word this? I would say Test is in the top 10 wrestlers never to win a world title, with obviously Razor Ramon first.
William Regal.
I would say Test is there, though. I'd say he's definitely in the top 10. I mean, I would struggle to find 10 people that were more worthy of winning a world title than Test. I mean, Test pretty much, he was a decent talker. He had the size.
I'd happily put Test third because I'm trying to think.
He had the look.
I mean, I prefer Test over Owen Hart.
Yeah, he had the in-ring. He was good in the ring for a big man. He was agile.
They're both dead, so...
He had intensity. I mean, I think Test was... I like the name Test. I think his theme songs were always pretty good. Test was pretty
his
much...
elbow drop at the Elimination Chamber.
I mean, we call Lex Luger with the total package, but I'd say Test was the total package. But anyway, he never won a world title. He died, but he did beat Triple H on SmackDown. So I mean, I'll give him that. Triple H,
which is good as better. You could even better argue it's better than winning the world title.
I mean, Triple H losing to Test and Devon in a couple of weeks. It's mad. It's actually mad here, and maybe this is why Triple H got told what he owed he was doing McMahon a favour by being on SmackDown, by jobbing it to some mid carders. Maybe that's why we got the Reign of Terror on Raw over the next couple of years. But yeah, Test beats Triple H, interference from Lance Storm. Test hits Triple H with a big boot, gets the win. Taker came out after and put down a beatdown on Triple H. But overall good match. Test picks up the win. And Test has still got a bit of momentum going. I would like to see them do more with the whole immunity gimmick. I mean, they kind of bring it up from time to time, you know. Oh, Test is doing this because he can get away with it. But I would like to see it more.
He's stopping Mark Henry pushing cars because he's... They're going to get away with it.
But I mean, I'd like to see it taken to a higher level, you know. But at the moment,
the extreme.
We'll see. Number 2, Lance Storm has got sins and he needs them to be forgiven.
Oh, my brother, testify. It is worse than adultery, my brother. It is worse than all this other shit. But hey, brother.
It's worse than being American. Oh, my brother.
Western Canadian, you say?
I'm Western. And then Devon absolutely freaked out. So Lance Storm approaches Devon backstage. He says he needs to confess his sins. Devon's like looking around. He's like, in here, brother, in here. And he takes him into the fucking shower. And it's ironic, a priest, reverend, whatever you want to call him, taking somebody into the shower. You know, to me, that's just...
absolutely brilliant banter.
That's a touching moment, literally. And then Lance Storm confesses his sins, and his sin is that he is from he's a Western Canadian. Reverend Devon, freaks out at this. He cannot, oh my brother, testify. I mean, I can't do it justice. You need to go and watch it.
See when you see woke culture making fids, all these gimmicks that didn't work and all. Reverend Devon's funny as fuck.
It's a breath of fresh air. It's fucking great.
Like, what do they want to do? Put Devon in a generic attire and just have him wrestle matches?
I'll be honest, right? I couldn't really remember much of the Reverend Devon. I don't think back in the day I really watched SmackDown, to be fair. But I always thought, out of the Dudley Boys split, I always thought that Bubba Ray got the push or whatever, or got the momentum, got the opportunity to shine, and I assumed that Devon kind of just got stuck with this gimmick because obviously I hadn't really seen much of it. But I mean, looking back, I would say I'm actually preferring Devon over Bubba at the moment.
And that's not to say Bubba's pissed.
No, because I'm actually enjoying what Bubba's doing with his whole hardcore shit, his dancing shit. I mean, Bubba's actually really enjoyable on Raw. But one of the better things on Raw, he's probably positioned as, he's definitely in the top 5 baby faces on Raw.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm really, really, really enjoying what Devon's doing. So then Devon touches Storm. He says, "You're now forgiven. You're now sinless." Batista's there. Devon says you need to give a donation, and Lance Storm thanks Devon and then puts like a nickel or something into the box. Devon calls him cheap, and he is a bit of a cheap bastard, but there you go.
Absolutely brilliant. But next up, coming in at numero uno, steel cage match, Kurt Angle and the Rated R Superstar via Hulk Hogan as well. Edge wins this, but it's just a great match. You know, I think this is the end of the feud, isn't it?
Well, it's a rubber match. Steel cage matches normally end feuds, I would assume so.
Yeah, so I believe this is the end. And you know what? I'd say out of 2002, it's been the best feud of the year.
Well, hands down so far. Like,
I'm trying to think, not just since the brand split.
Not just them. I mean, they've probably had the best matches and overall the best segments as well.
Exactly.
I mean, the segments have been really good. I mean, I remember the Edge one backstage where he's got the signs and fucking it's like Dork and stuff.
I know, just the whole stipulations and every match has been good.
The segments have been good. The matches have been good. This match didn't disappoint. Angle at one stage 41. Hogan came out, threw him back in the ring. Angle hadn't won. Big moves off the top of the Hell in a Cell, top of the steel cage. I mean, this was great. Angle with his moonsault.
Even the ending, we thought Angle won, but then
2 men bust it open. I mean,
Hogan commit cost Angle. Brilliant.
It was great. It was a great match, great main event, and it's definitely worthy of being number one on our top 5 moments. And that's going to do it, guys, for these top 5 moments. Let us know what you think. Do you agree with the 5 moments that we've chosen? Do you agree with the order? Let us know in the comments down below, and we'll be back next time for another Monday Night Raw review. But until then,
Peace.
Green Fog Wrestling. Peace.